Hey everyone! Welcome back to Signal Breakdown, your go-to channel for detailed movie recaps and deep dives into thrilling films from all over the world. Today we're diving into the intense and chilling South Korean disaster thriller Flu 2013. Directed by Kim Sung-soo. This movie takes you on a nerve-wracking journey through a sudden viral outbreak that threatens to destroy an entire city. If you're a fan of disaster movies with emotional depth, realistic portrayals, and edge-of-your-seat suspense, Flu will not disappoint. So let's jump right into the story and break down every major plot point. The film begins in the busy city of Bundang, South Korea, a modern urban landscape filled with everyday life. Families, workers, students, and paramedics going about their routines. Our protagonist is Kang Ji-koo, a paramedic known for his calm under pressure and dedication to saving lives. He's introduced rushing to a traffic accident, showing his professionalism and empathy. This opening immediately makes you root for him. He's the everyman caught in extraordinary circumstances. Meanwhile, a group of scientists at a nearby biological research facility are studying a newly engineered virus. Unknown to them, a containment breach releases the virus into the environment. The film sets up this juxtaposition: everyday normalcy on one side, and a deadly, invisible threat silently spreading on the other. Things escalate quickly when a man collapses with severe respiratory symptoms. Ji-koo and his team rush to help, but soon realize this isn't a typical flu. The patient's symptoms worsen rapidly: violent coughing, bleeding, and extreme fever. Hospital emergency rooms begin to fill with similar cases. The authorities quickly detect the outbreak and declare a quarantine. However, the virus is highly contagious, airborne, and fast-acting, making containment almost impossible. The film portrays the initial confusion and panic with strong realism. News reports flash on TV, emergency alerts sound, and families rush to hospitals or flee in terror. One powerful early scene shows people barricading their homes and streets, trying desperately to avoid infection. Alongside Ji-koo, we meet several characters whose personal stories give the movie its emotional core. Ji-koo's wife, Kim In-hae, who works as nurse making her front line in this crisis. Their relationship feels genuine and warm, adding stakes to the outbreak's human toll. Kim In-hae, a virologist racing against time to understand the virus and develop a cure or vaccine. Military officials and government leaders faced with impossible decisions to protect the public, often clashing over ethics and protocols. The characters are multi-dimensional. None are purely good or bad, which reflects real-world complexities in a disaster. Ji-koo's determination to keep his family safe drives much of the story, and Kim In-hae's bravery shows the human spirit amid despair. The film's depiction of the virus is both scientifically plausible and terrifying. After infection, symptoms appear in as little as 24 hours. The virus causes lung inflammation leading to suffocation. In one chilling montage, we see patients rapidly deteriorate, from coughing fits to oxygen deprivation, then death. Authorities respond by setting up quarantine zones and enforcing strict lockdowns in Bundang. The military uses force to prevent infected individuals from escaping, showing the harsh reality of crisis management. This part of the movie raises big questions. How far can governments go to contain a threat? When do personal freedoms end for the greater good? The human cost of the outbreak is staggering. Ji-koo faces impossible choices. Should he risk his own life to save others? How can he protect Kim In-hai when hospitals are overwhelmed? A particularly powerful scene shows Ji-koo separated from Soo-jin during quarantine enforcement. They exchange a desperate goodbye filled with heartbreak. At the same time, the military's brutal tactics spark outrage and fear among civilians. The film doesn't shy away from showing these emotional and moral dilemmas, making the story much more than just an action thriller. Dr. Kim In-hae's efforts to study the virus become critical. Using limited samples and lab resources, he works feverishly to develop an antidote. Meanwhile, Ji-koo sneaks into quarantine zones to find and save his wife. This segment of the movie builds suspense through a combination of scientific discovery scenes and action-packed rescue attempts. We see the limits of science under pressure and the desperation that drives people to take risks. Ambulance chases as Ji-koo tries to escape with infected patients. Military lockdowns involving shootouts and crowd control. Emotional confrontations between families separated by the outbreak. These scenes maintain high tension and visually convey the chaos unfolding. The sound design, with coughing, alarms, and screams, amplifies the sense of danger. As the story progresses, Flu explores the sacrifices individuals make for loved ones and society. Ji-koo risks everything for Kim In-hae. Kim In-hae sacrifices personal safety for scientific progress. The military leaders struggle between duty and conscience. The film highlights the fragile balance between survival and humanity, showing moments of kindness amid horror. The climax is a tense race against time. As the virus threatens to spread beyond Bundang, drastic containment measures are planned, including potentially lethal methods. Ji-koo makes a last-ditch effort to save Kim In-hae and help Kim In-hae distribute the cure. The film keeps viewers on edge with rapid cuts, emotional stakes, and life-or-death decisions. Flu ends on a bittersweet note. While the virus is partially contained, the cost is heavy. Lives lost, families torn apart. Ji-koo and Kim In-hae's fate reflects both the tragedy and hope that come with such disasters. The final scenes remind us of human resilience, the importance of science, and the moral complexities in a crisis. What makes Flu stand out among disaster films is its realism. The virus's characteristics mirror real influenza outbreaks and modern pandemic fears. The movie foreshadows real challenges societies face: overwhelmed healthcare, misinformation, quarantine enforcement, and balancing individual rights with public safety. It also shows how quickly fear can spread, sometimes as fast as the disease. This relevance has made Flu resonate even more strongly in the post-COVID era. Director Kim Seung-soo uses tight, handheld camera work to immerse the viewer in the chaos. The urban setting is both familiar and claustrophobic. The performances are powerful. Young Yumi as Kim In-hae brings emotional depth. Jang Hyuk as Ji-koo offers a grounded, heroic presence. The film's pacing balances slow-building tension with explosive action, maintaining engagement throughout. In summary, Flu 2013 is a masterful blend of disaster thriller and human drama. It delivers suspense, emotional weight, and thoughtful commentary on crisis management. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend giving it a watch. It's a movie that sticks with you. Thanks for watching this full recap on Signal Breakdown. Did this breakdown bring back memories of Flu? Or are you discovering it for the first time? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Signal Breakdown, and hit the notification bell for more movie recaps and analyses. Have a movie you want us to break down next? Tell us in the comments. See you in the next breakdown.